Hello, Pat Skeets here from meandmycricket.com. I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel if you're new, and if not, welcome back. So today I'm doing an album share, and this is for the Toronto Zoo. We went on a road trip. I live in Sarnia now, so we went towards Toronto and then up towards Kingston, the Thousand Islands. We did the Royal Botanical Gardens, all kinds of places, and up to Ottawa. So this was one of our first stops on our road trip. We love the Toronto Zoo. I've been going there since it opened. I remember when it opened. It was amazing because it shows all the animals in their natural habitat, which is really nice. Well, instead of cages, which I remember as a child seeing the animals in at the Toronto Zoo. Anyway, so this is when you walk in the front, the Toronto Zoo here, when you walk in, there's a big merry-go-round, and each of the seats is a different animal. And so I photographed a few of the animals. There's a monkey and, I don't know, some kind of lizard, a parrot, a leopard, all kinds of animals on this, and the kids always love it. My son, I used to have to take him to the zoo almost every week. He just loved going there, and we always had to have a ride on that. So I did a little train border at the bottom with some animals in it. I thought they were cute, and I put googly eyes on all of them. So this is a very tropical looking merry-go-round. So I use this tropical paper, and the colors too on the bird inspired my paper choices and my colors. So I created a border along the bottom with a striped coordinating print, and then I used my tree border on top of that all along the bottom. So it's quite simple, and 2 clusters of hibiscus flowers. And that's it for this page, the beginning of the zoo. Now, once again, we're at the merry-go-round, and so we took some pictures in front of it. My husband took the picture of my girlfriend and I. We were on this road trip together. So I did a wide border along the bottom, probably 5-6 inch border, and then a coordinating paper. I found this great chevron in the middle of a page, so I used it for a border there. Put a big title on it with a snake and some leaves. I found a coordinating tropical paper, and I did these designs are in Cricut Access. If you subscribe to Access, you get some shapes, free shapes, and anyway, those are some. I like using some of those shapes often on pages. So I did a cluster over here with, I think these are from Creative Memories Embellishments. I rep Creative Memories, and I would appreciate your support. There is a link below. Anyway, here's more embellishments from this. This was Animal Kingdom, I believe, was the collection. So, fun and easy page for the zoo. Oh, I love doing zebra. Animal pages, zoo pages are so much fun. The images in Design Space are really cute, and you can just, oh, I love them. They're just fun pages to work on. So this one, I found some colored zebra print paper. So I put it as a wide border across the whole page right in the middle. And then these wonderful images of zebras, so cute. Anyway, they really pop on top of the green paper. They're surrounded by green trees and grass, so it's easy to see. So what your color scheme is going to be with this page. Look at how beautiful they are. One time we were there and they were fighting. It was amazing. But these guys are friendly right now. Oh, there's some geese walking through. They aren't afraid. I guess zebras don't eat animals. Okay, so I found a great title too in Design Space, and then I used some, I have little zebra brads. You forget about some of the things you have in your collections. Like I stopped using brads a while ago, and then I looked through them, and I've got all kinds of stuff I could be using. So these embellishments are from Creative Memories. So is the tree. I like using them too. After I've done my Cricut images for a page, then I like to decorate a little more with my embellishments. So that's I love this page, and I put some gems and enamel dots for the eyes. Oh, more giraffes. Love giraffes too. I think my husband was sitting there for a while, so then they started to feed the giraffes. So he took all kinds of pictures of them eating out of these barrels that they hang up high. All right, this page is got a simple tree border all along the bottom. And then 2 giraffes, I thought, over the treetops, just their heads. I thought that was the cutest image. And they have eyelashes, so I love that. I seem to be hoarse this morning, so you'll have to forgive my voice. I had this border with a giraffe in my stash. It's quite old. I'm sure it's a K & Company border from way back when. This image is the cutest of just a giraffe head. This is my giraffe head page. This is paper I have, just a stripe of that to bring up the colors. And this safari image is from Design Space, and this is a sticker. So I just used some embellishments. Then these are punch. I used a tag punch, and then created some lifted some tags here for some titles. They were tags that are stickers, so I added a frame around them with that. Very simple, but really cute with the eyelash. Can't get over those eyelashes. And I did ink these giraffes in spots to give them a little more detail. You probably can't see that much, but their cheeks are embossed, and you gotta love the eyelashes. Okay. Oh, this one coming up I love. I can't grab it. There it is. Look at this amazing image in Design Space of a cheetah. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. When I saw that, I knew my whole page, it just fell into place. The images are so inspiring that just by browsing through them, if you have a topic for your page, you get so many ideas. So here I used a shape from the free images in Access. So they're just big circles. You can cut them out with a Creative Memories circle cutter or whatever you have. And so I did big and smaller circle. And I happened to have a pad that had leopard or cheetah paper. The whole pad is animal print. So all these papers came from that pad. It was perfect when you're 2 or 3 years behind in your scrapbooking. You know what's coming up. So when I saw this pad, I knew I was going to be scrapbooking zoo pages, so I had to buy it, of course. So anyway, I balanced my page with semicircles, top and bottom, left and right, and then added this perfect image leaning over the border and over the picture. And then I found this Africa title, and these trees, it's like a savanna, just a landscape there. And this lovely image of a cheetah looking back. this cheetah was way far away, laying down, and my husband used a zoom lens to get pictures of him. It was, I was pleased with them, and most of all this image. Just love it. And now we have these are red hogs. I'm not sure, I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, there were several of them in this area. So first of all, I found, because of the color of the hogs, I did this color scheme here. I found this chevron coordinate and a stripe coordinate. In the background is a polka dot. And this paper is actually animal hair that looks like the hair underneath. They have longer hairs, and it looks just like their hair, like a beard that goes along underneath their belly as well. So now then I found the image of landscapes, different savanna and safari landscapes. So this zoo is divided into continents, Africa and India and Asia. So this area is the equator sort of thing. So I use the stickers, and sometimes I photograph the signs of the area of the zoo that we're in. Anyway, I just embellished with all kinds of animal, doing a cluster here, here, and here. And of course my lovely border along the bottom. I love these landscape borders. I really do like using them. And for city photos, when you're traveling too, there's lots of cityscape ones with buildings and that. They make great borders on pages. So there's my, I'm not sure, red hogs. So now we have two different animals here. There's the yak. So this, I think, I'm not sure what area this was in. Yak. And so I had to coordinate these pages because they're different animals. So because there's green in this photo and green here, I used green to cross over from the beige and brown animal print stuff to the green. So here I just did I think it's a 10-inch square, and then corners inside that. Easy to do. I embossed these corners with animal print, and then I inked them so it would show up a little better, and embossed my animal here with polka dot. So it adds detail and texture. I had this image somewhere of a yak, so that was kind of perfect. Found this one in Design Space, and these are embellishments from Creative Memories. Some of these might be from Echo Park, but most of them are Creative Memories. I got a collection of wild animals from there. So, like Don't Feed the Animals and that sort of thing. These are mountain goats, huge horns, rams, I believe. They're quite large, so they probably called something else. Anyway, so I did images of two facing, and then I had this one sticker here. He's got horns kind of like theirs, only their horns are straight. His is curled. Anyway, my old zoo paper from my stash. That's a very old pad. More giraffes. This is fun. Now these images are from an old cartridge called Animal Kingdom. And it has borders, so this is a grouping. There's borders of, it's probably the border of the giraffes anyway. Cute. I put googly eyes on them. Now here I just did a 4-inch border along the bottom in the brown, and then the green, because there's so much green in the photos. And then this is the background, the cream, the beige in the background. So this shape is, again, a free image from Design Space. And so I just made 2 tags. I balanced it with palm trees behind, and like one on each side, and then placed my photos so that, I don't know, I like the way it balanced. This giraffe is facing in, and these are a nice grouping. Did a little border down here with a cluster and another cluster up here. I did another border here. So there's some gems here and there as well, popping things up, little animals from all over, and I have another giraffe sticker for there. Love the zoo. Now we have, this is 49 in Market paper, and let me see which one is the collection. Oh, look on the back. I won't be using those. I'm trying to see if I wrote down which collection. I didn't. So anyway, 49 in Market. They're all the rage right now. And I'm quite enjoying them. They are not my style at all. So I'm not super comfortable doing them, but they're fun to do, and I like the results when I'm done. So it's challenging me to step out of my comfort zone. Anyway, this is a pygmy hippo. He's been in the, well, when I would take my son when he was an infant to the zoo, that there was always a pygmy hippo there. And I'm sure this is the offspring of who was there that many years ago. But anyway, this, you could only do small photos on this page, so I just did a 4x6 on each one. Added the embellishments from the collection, lifted them, lots of them, did groupings and put a border here. Added, this is Simba Safari Lodge. So this is one of the signs at the zoo. It tells you what area you're in. And then this is the Simple Stories frame that I put on top of this picture of the, and like, I don't ever use string and bows, but I did on here. Just gathered collection that underneath. This is from Creative Memories though, these things, but the rest are from the collection. Liked it. They're nice, the 49 in Market. When I go to retreats and crops, I see a lot of people using them. Okay, then they had an area with peacocks, and they're beautiful. When I lived in Vancouver, there were some living down the street, so you'd often see them walking up the street. They're so pretty. Look at those feathers on that tail. Anyway, this is a wonderful image of a peacock from Art Nouveau cartridge. I think that's one of my favorite cartridges in Design Space, or Access. Okay, this background is just like a watercolor paper, and then I did this image of like flourishes, almost like peacock feathers or tails all around it. I did a big one in the middle and put it underneath. Then I have peacock paper, and I cut it into frames. I just did wide mats on it to make a frame for the peacocks, and sat a bird on top of this photo and one beneath this photo, and put border down each side with some gems on it. Did a cluster in the middle, so I have 1, 2, 3 groupings on this page, and they do not make a triangle, but they do make a diagonal line, which your eye would follow on the page. So pretty peacocks. Who doesn't love their feathers? Now this was in a pavilion there. There's lots of pavilions indoors. Some of them are like 85 degrees for tropical animals. This one is for fish. So I did it like an aquarium. These are in aquariums in there. The the um, the garden out front of this building used to have fish on sticks, and it looked like the bottom of the ocean because it had all plants and flowers and looked like the ocean growing, kelp growing, and then there were fish on sticks standing at different heights all over it. It was pretty amazing landscaping. Don't think it's there anymore. Anyway, so I had this perfect fish paper. That's from Creative Memories. I remember that. And then this was all bubbles, bubble paper. So, and then I had a fish border punch from Creative Memories too. And this is a fish punch as well. And I'm thinking that's a Stampin' Up punch. Anyway, I just placed my photos in this aquarium that I created. This amazing border, I just love it. What a perfect border for an aquarium. Anyway, I'd never seen it before. It thrilled me and inspired me to create an aquarium here. So this is just a punch that I used all over the place for seaweed growing up, and little stickers of fish, seashells everywhere. I just had fun decorating